on Instagram. That's why this is weird as fuck to me. But when you, Chrisean, try to act like motherfuckers speaking on shit that's unsolicited, motherfuckers care because I was right there when this shit blew the fuck up. Are you delusional? That's what I want to know.
Marsh just snapped on Chrisean after Chrisean had the nerve to call her a fake friend. And the wild part? Marsh has been the only solid person in Chrisean's whole circle. She was the one stepping up for Junior when Chrisean was locked up, even dealing with that moment where Blueface allegedly came at her while she was babysitting. Marsh has always held Chrisean down when life felt like a busted tire rolling on fumes. But this time, Marsh isn't letting anything slide. She fired back and exposed Chrisean for acting out, drinking too much, and being low on cash. People online are even whispering that Chrisean might be out here doing bank scams just to get by. And suddenly she ran right back to Lemmy to get on baddies again after saying Zeus was demonic. Like the whole thing wasn't confusing enough. This whole fallout started when leaked texts between Marsh and her friend dropped. In the messages, Marsh was venting and saying that Chrisean was focused on trying to make people believe Junior had no developmental challenges, even though he clearly needs special care. Chrisean stays watching Reddit like it's a second job, notifications on loud. If you paid attention during her live streams, the alerts were practically ringing like loose change in a cup. You can hear the Reddit notifications going off. I would be doing her lashes and she would be showing me posts from the Reddit and saying stuff like, they're saying he can't walk and he can't hold himself up. I'm opposed to picture of him in his walk. I would be like, Chrissy, he can't though. And she would say, I gotta make them think he can. Otherwise, they're gonna be saying he messed up because I was drinking, but I wasn't even drinking that much. She's sick, bruh. The whole reason Marsh and Chrisean even clashed in the first place was because when Chrisean went to prison, Blueface's parents wouldn't take Junior in. Nobody in Chrisean's family could step up either. So Marsh became the temporary guardian until Chrisean came home. She didn't mind helping at first, but it became a real problem when Chrisean stopped sending money. Marsh has her own child to take care of, and now she was responsible for a second kid who needed extra support. On top of that, Marsh wanted to take Junior to the doctor because she noticed some health issues, but when she told Chrisean got upset and cut her off completely. Marsh actually went off about all this in the leaked messages. She said, "This money and stuff, but days went by and nothing hit my Cash App. Junior had nothing but the clothes on his back. No milk because he can't eat food. No blanket, no car seat, no clothes, no shoes, no bottles, no nothing. I bought as much as I could, but I still have my own kid to take care of. It was hard. I just feel like a real friend would have looked out for me. Me, especially because I had her baby. And when I had my sister babysit him so I could take some clients to make my rent money, my sis was saying she was going to take him to the hospital because he kept spitting up. Chrissy called, I told her, and she went crazy on me. She had Smiley come get him from my sis. It was hella stuff, bruh." People tried to claim the messages were fake, but Marsh's sister jumped in and confirmed everything on her IG story. She even went off on Chrisean, saying the only thing Chrisean needs to focus on is her child's health, because she seems to have time for everything except that. "And stop with the cap, internet, lie," she said. "I'm trying to keep my mouth shut, but if my sister doesn't speak up, defend her name once again on this internet, and keep letting this girl play with her image, I'm a jumper on facts." Marsh eventually broke her silence too and addressed everything. She said she was hurt that Chrisean would treat her this way when she's been the most loyal person in her corner. Marsh made it clear she never needed Chrisean for clout. She already had her own platform and will keep shining with or without her.
This clout shit, for one, discussing clout. I already got clout. I got caught off being a real bitch to motherfuckers that just probably didn't deserve it for real. That's that. Damn. So I don't need no more clout. Why? Because for one, it's like this. Chrisean, where you up at with me is that you think your shit don't stink. And that's just period point blank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this live and I'm going to put it to my story so there ain't no if and buts or receiving and send this shit directly to you. So it's like everybody got a long listed line of shit when it comes to motherfuckers. What I'm not about to do is go in circles and play games with tit for tat shit. So on Instagram, that's why this is weird as to me. But when you, Chrisean, try to act like motherfuckers speaking on shit that's unsolicited, motherfuckers care because I was right there when this shit blew the fuck up? Are you delusional? That's what I want to know.
A lot of people sided with Marsh right away because everyone's seen her be the only real friend Chrisean ever had. Even before the whole situation with Junior, Marsh was dealing with chaos just for being in Chrisean's corner, including that moment where Blueface allegedly came at her because of drama tied to Chrisean. And even after all that, she still stood by Chrisean like she owed her nothing but loyalty. Here's what went down that pushed everything over the edge. Blueface pulled up to Chrisean's place around 4 in the morning and found Marsh there taking care of Junior instead of Chrisean. He instantly flipped and started accusing Marsh of covering for Chrisean so she could sneak off to the studio and be with someone else. Marsh tried to keep things calm and stop him from taking Junior, but the situation escalated fast and he ended up putting hands on her, leaving her face bruised up and swollen. He even recorded the whole scene on his IG stories, holding Junior while yelling at Marsh from the back of an Uber like he wanted the whole internet to see the mess he created. And to make it even worse, he threw out threats, saying he was going to have Jaden come after her, as if turning up the pressure would somehow make him look better.
It's crazy. My son ain't got no parent at 4 in the morning. Nobody want to watch him. She got Marsh. She got Marsh watching the baby at 4 in the morning so she could what? Get some dick. Do a verse, nigga. Let me get in here, bro. All this so you could do a verse, suck some dick. You a both bitch. My son ain't got no parent. 4 in the morning. Stopping us. Because she want to be a bad parent to a bad parent. She want to be a yes. Close door. Yeah, close the door. Let's go, Marsh. You going to get your ass whipped as soon as we get there. Come on. Jaden got a good fade waiting for you, Marsh. Let's go.
I can't do it.
Jaden got a fade like Tessa. Come on, girl. Let's go. Either you going to get out, I'm going to drag you out, Marsh. I'm going to put this baby down and put you to bed. All right.
When Marsh called Chrisean broke, nobody acted shocked because people already knew Chrisean has been struggling for a while now. She was just on live dropping her P.O. box and asking supporters to send her free stuff like her career depended on it. The internet was buzzing again not too long ago when messages leaked between her new man's homie and the homie's girlfriend, and they were claiming Chrisean was mixed up in some bank fraud drama with them. In the leaked convo, they were saying things like, "We got Rock busting down the checks. She's a celebrity, so they go through every time." Then the girlfriend asked, "Damn, that's crazy. So she knows they fake?" And the homie replied, "Yeah, she knows. She came to the homie trying to get some money, told little bro to line it up." The whole thing had people online staring at their screens like the plot twist came out of nowhere. And honestly, it kind of added up in people's minds because she was supposed to be on the new season of Baddies, but ended up getting fired, which had folks saying she missed out on around $200,000. She kept claiming they owed her millions and started telling people she wanted them to backdoor Lemmy and rob him at the Zeus building, which had everyone asking themselves if she was serious or just venting wild frustration. Then you hear someone in the leaked chat say, "Ah, mas também." Why would you say that, bro? Like even they knew the whole conversation was going left way too fast.
I'm at the bank.
Why would you say that, bro?
Well, they need to get off your top.
Let's go. Yeah, my best friend in the movie.
People online keep saying Marsh isn't even close to Chrisean like that anymore, and that she only lets Chrisean come around because Chrisean doesn't have anyone else holding her down. Nobody really knows how true that is, but one thing is clear. Marsh is trying to build a life that isn't buried under Chrisean's non-stop drama. She's been a solid friend for way too long, but she's finally reaching that point where she has to protect her own peace too. Someone even commented, "Wait, Marsh has a kid. The way she is having Chrisean's baby, I would have never even thought she had any kids. That's crazy." People were shocked because Marsh was carrying so much responsibility that folks forgot she had her own family to look after. Then another person chimed in and said, "I'm starting to realize Rock morals are just really trash." They added that Chrisean really thinks money can replace real loyalty, saying she tries to buy people's love and control everything with cash. They said, "At first, I thought it was just blues, but she tries to financially manipulate and buy everybody's love." The conversation online has been loud and everybody's trying to figure out what this fallout truly means. Is Marsh exposing Chrisean because she finally hit her breaking point? And does she keep Chrisean around just to be supportive, or because she feels bad seeing her move through life with no real support system?